Looks like we
Excuse
made
me a
it.
second.
And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
Sorry,
Followed
I'm
the instructions
congested.
to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope this.
I don't know if
still
you
in
guys
one
can
piece.
hear this, but my neighbors upstairs
Right?
are blasting music and just screaming at each other.
This must have helped some.
After all
It's
that, it
like,
better
oh,
have.
well,
Anyway, let's
that's,
get going. We in
the
sector
greater
8?
Philadelphia area
Just
for
down
you.
there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it.
But yeah, one of the good things
Watch out
about
for
this
live
game is
wires.
that
They're
it really does
everywhere.
make everything feel bigger. Midgar is so much bigger. It's like when you're a kid,
wait to
and
get
just
out in the
anyone
open.
in 1997, when a game like this came out that was super unique to an American audience at least, it created this whole big wide world, and you had to fill it in with your imagination,
Soon.
with the scale of things, because there are only so much of that could translate. But with this game, this remake,
Felt that one in my
Midgar
guts.
is enormous,
We need to get out of this place.
and it like gives you some hope as to like how big this world is going to be
The blast
in the following
Hey,
games.
we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty
So
here.
that's
You can refuel at
awesome.
the base.
Next time I'll have to bring
And-
you a pick-me-up.
Unlike a lot of people, I'm totally down for the
How much farther do we have to go?
for the changes made to the story, because it's like we already know the story. So what's going to happen
That's
next?
about as good a
Like
place as any.
what's a new way to
Stand back then.
approach
I'll
this
set the bomb.
with the knowledge of the original
Wait to see
story,
you, Marlene.
especially because you know this game's story is pretty it's pretty dependent on the original story, on us kind of knowing the original story. For the gamers that have played this before, knowing how the original
Let
goes,
that be a lesson to anything that gets in
playing
the way.
through this and the subversions and the acknowledgement of the original story in the changes. I forgot where I was going with this, to be honest with you, but I like where they've gone with the story. Now let's take a look at what a city looks like after a terrorist attack.
Have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1 and 8.
But yeah, as things I like and dislike happen, I'm definitely going to be pointing these out,
The entire sector.
because this game's been a little controversial,
Therefore, all residents of sector
No.
and I like controversy.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your feelings.
Yeah, I try to mute the mic when I want to sniffle and all that. Oh, cool. We got some viewers.
What's our next
Hi,
move,
viewers.
boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
Yep, and just like the original, everyone just kind of runs the fuck off.
We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Later, taters.
I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
Okay, bye.
Yoo-hoo. I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course.
Sweet.
Not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact
Yeah,
is,
stop trying to act
I'm
cool,
lucky you were
Cloud.
there.
You're not as cool as you think you are.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
Ugh, I love Jesse.
We're not going to die, are we?
Yeah, but see now, like, the original game never made you face, like, the consequences of you just blew up a power plant. So this game actually, like, has you see how it affects the innocents around.
We head for the station. Then we take the train.
You know, all these people have something to say. They're all devastated. There are fires in people's homes. People probably died. But they can mediate that and make us not hate the heroes by having it be that, oh no, Shinra blew up their own reactor to make it seem like we did it. So, I mean, it's a different move. I kind of like it.
Look up! I said look up!
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
The stairs are right there if you want to try crossing the rubble.
Yeah. The soundtrack in this game is so fucking good.
What? Why?
Ruh-roh. Good job, ex-quote-unquote soldier Cloud. Is my wife joining me?
Hey, you all right? If you can.
Yeah, so now I'm talking to my wife now. I have to cross through the section of the city close to the power plant we blew up. So you're seeing, like, all the devastation, and now, like, you had a brief moment where
Station's intact.
these characters, you know, Barrett, Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse are kind of, like, thinking about it, and they're like, was this really us? Like, we did this? We hurt people. There's a little bit of questioning going on. But they also feel like, you know, this is what they have to do. I mean, they're trying to save the world. Things aren't going to be pretty the whole time. And now Cloud's having a flashback to his hometown. Because his home village was burnt to the ground by that guy. Who the game just throws in and kind of just wants you to remember who it is. That's something this game does. It just expects you to know who some of these characters are, because they just show up. There's not really much of an introduction to them. And this guy, this villain, is like super important.
But then...
And I don't think this version of the game ever explains what's going on with Cloud's head. It's explained very well in the original, but it's not explained this early, and you don't really see a lot of it this early. But in the remake, I guess it's part of, like, they're expecting fans of the original to have played it. So, to have played the original and know kind of like, oh, that's what this is. It expects just a little more from the player than it should.
Wait.
But it's great, though. It's great. It's very fairy tale-like. Like, obviously, whenever this dude shows up, it does something to Cloud's head.
Dead. I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently.
And also, Cloud saying that he killed him.
See the planet suffer.
That's not even something that's touched on until, like, the third act of the original game. So they throw some of this stuff at you way early that was late game stuff in the original.
So many things will be lost.
Hell, even all this stuff
So bright.
is from way after this part of the original.
Pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh yielding to cold steel.
Yeah, I'll turn it up a little bit. I hope you guys don't get a weird delay or anything.
That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world. Which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
That's Tyler Hoechlin. That's Superman in the CW. I haven't actually seen his stuff as Superman. I heard he's pretty good though. Like he does like a good like hopeful, cheerful, truth justice Superman.
All right. You got this.
But anyway, Cloud's done being crazy for a few minutes. And I think we're getting ready to see... He runs so fast. Yeah. But yeah. We are getting ready to come up to another bit of a change from the original as far as the story goes. Oh yeah, we did a good job, guys. Yeah, we're coming up to another change from the original. Oh, I can talk to this guy. What's he got to say?
Once you're on the street, you want to head for the plaza with the fountain. The station's not too far.
Excuse me. Right on. What's the camera? Okay. But yeah, one of the next change from the original is probably the biggest and most significant is the arrival of the Whispers, which I'm not going to explain them for anyone who hasn't played. I'm just going to let this play out. Because it can be a little confusing.
Don't let the intruder escape.
Security's everywhere.
Yeah, I might actually not want to go that way. Yet. There's everyone's favorite girl. him appearing again next to her, for those who haven't played the original, is super significant.
Not even yourself.
Are you okay?
And I'm gonna try not to spoil why it's important that they appear next to each other. I know it would be a spoiler for
Here, this is for you.
a 25-year-old game, but...
A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case... it's on the house.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
I love her.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey,
And
Amako
I
reacted
think I
this
like
blue.
her so much because she
You shouldn't be
reminds
out
me
here trying
of
to sell
her
that.
wife. Of my wife. She's very, spiritual. One with the planet. She doesn't look like you at all. But her spirituality reminds me of you. Yeah, so these ghosts, these whispers, are not in the original. They are the biggest change to this story. And they actually are the most significant change to this story.
No, you're right.
Wait!
And it appears
Nice meeting you.
it appears like they're chasing her off. And then they leave and go they leave them alone. See, in the original game, those two stop talking long before the soldiers show up. And that's important. Like the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna let it play out. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up stop hitting me. That's the block button. I knew I'd remember it eventually.
Nothing to it.
Nothing to it. I'm Cloud.
You're not going to This is Sector 8 Unit 4. We have eyes on the target. We need backup.
Fuck 'em up.
Let's go.
What's this? A deadly dodge materia? Hold on, what's this? Yeah, Cloud, Hard Edge. Yeah, is all my shit leveled up? I hope so. No, I just want... yeah, materia. Gil up. Listen. I get something different. HP max. Oh man, I'm all maxed out here. Do I have anything that isn't maxed out at the moment? Because I should level up other materia. You know what? I'll worry about it when it's time to worry about it. Let's kill some more guys. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Come on. Yeah. 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 Guard dog. Guard dog. Guard dog. I mean, his attacks are the same with each weapon.
Was never in doubt.
Yeah, with each sword, his attacks are the same. It's just different swords have different attributes to them. No, I actually have a number of different swords. This one just happens to work the best for me. Are there other guys? Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, these battles are usually a little bit... Where is he? Is there... Oh, there you are. Let's try some abilities. What's Blade Burst? Do I have a... Can I lock on? Uh-huh. Yeah, abilities. Let's do a focused thrust. Stop. Stop hitting me.
Don't let him escape!
I could have sworn there was some way to lock on. Is anyone watching? Can someone tell me what the lock on button is? So that my camera can, you know, actually be like focused on what I'm wildly button mashing at.
Target still mobile. Support. Proceed to rally point at the station.
Yeah. Rally point at the station. We'll get there. Yeah. I'm here to get the story on. No.
So much for the direct route. Find another way. Use the rooftops, maybe.
Yeah, rooftops. So... Climb to the rooftop. Okay. Oh, yeah, where the ladder is. Treasure chest. I got 2 grenades.
Over there!
No, stop.
Fire! Shoot the
Stop! Stop shooting guns at me. It's rude.
Be advised. Target approaching residential area. Steel hull active immediately.
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
Yeah, it's all or nothing. Where the hell am I going? Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't underestimate him.
Not bad. That it?
I'm winning.
Confirmed. Target has entered residential area.
Yes, I've entered a residential area. Why don't you send a bunch of guys with guns?
Was never in doubt.
I mean, it's definitely one of the benefits to...
Let's do this.
Ow. Stop! Yeah, abilities. Yeah, triple slash. That sounds... Oh. How do I break their shields? Ow. That did a whole 1 damage. Yeah.
That's that. Enough.
Yeah.
Enemy combatants, you have been warned. Surrender yourself to public security immediately.
It's really interesting how the game starts out this way, with just like fight after fight after fight after fight. Only a few parts of the game are like this. The rest of it's like very, like, kind of slow-paced.
Nothing to it.
Doing side quests, story stuff. I see treasure. Which I think it's good. I mean, it's nice to have these parts where it's like fight after fight after fight. But it can get old. And this game does a good job at not getting old. In most areas.
Enjoy this.
Oh, are you? I'm already enjoying this. You know, I think it says something about Cloud that flower hasn't received any damage. Stop shooting me. You're doing a whole 1 or 2 damage each time. Ow. Stop blocking. Mow through him. Mow through him. Ow. Ow. Stop. Ow. Stop doing that. Yeah. 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 I'm pressuring you.
No holding back.
Pressuring you.
Let him escape.
Cheer for me. I've just killed him.
Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
Oh boy. So yeah, so the one soldier knew Cloud.
Join us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you?
That'll be explained in
Guy's a
some
soldier.
sequel, I'm sure.
Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
I might go. You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Boy, it's almost like Barrett
Nicely
cares
done.
about people.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
Like, cancer?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
So yeah, these whispers, these ghosts, very, very significant to this game.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an
Baby, are you
emergency
able to
is
hear the
now
game
in
okay?
effect. Your understanding
Okay.
and cooperation is appreciated.
I just want to get home.
Yeah, you drink your cacao. Cacao. It's such a fun word, guys at home. Anyone who might be watching this.
Man,
Just-
everyone's on edge.
Just say the word cacao.
Hey,
It
Cloud.
feels really good.
Hey,
If you're about to unburden yourself, don't.
yeesh. You don't make it easy.
No thief's getting my money.
It's okay, Wedge. I like you. You save cats.
Hey,
You see,
got a
my
sec?
daughter now lives in Sector 8, so...
You're, holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I think my neighbors are starting to fight.
Wow. My hands
No,
are
no,
still
fuck
shaking.
you. No,
You get
fuck
used
you.
to it.
Good fuck.
Something to look forward to.
You see,
Or
my daughter
maybe
now
not.
lives in Sector 8, so...
Should have never gotten out of bed this morning. Just called in sick.
I can't wait to set foot on the surface.
Now they're gonna turn their music back on, so you might be able to hear the pump and bass.
The bomb I made
Yeah,
shouldn't have produced an
slugs need
explosion
power
that
too,
big.
you know.
It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there.
Sorry, I'm listening to my neighbors
No.
go at it. They're just, fuck
I'm
you.
just looking for
no,
excuses
fuck
for
you.
something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on.
No, it's alright. They'll
Thanks,
fight
Cloud.
for a couple hours,
You're a
and
good
then
listener.
they'll blast music into the dead of night. And then they'll have sex for like 20 minutes.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
A man with a giant gun instead of an arm.
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry.
Real inconspicuous, Barrett. No one thinks you're a terrorist.
Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
This is the 1%. This game is really fucking good.
You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
Can I talk to you more?
We're the good guys, damn it.
Hey, talk more.
You hear that suit?
Oh.
Shinra Creed my ass.
Never mind. Oh, Jesse's in here now. Somehow.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
She's like, let's get this out of the way. Zip.
I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out.
So it's easy
Date
pass.
of birth, residential status, criminal history. All that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach
I love
the
you,
bottom.
Jesse.
Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good, if you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Yeah, Barrett is a man of the people. He acts like an asshole, but he just wants to help the little guy.
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
So poetic, Cloud.